Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I am back home in Texas. Happy to be back home. It has been a little bit of a journey with this return trip, if you will. A little bit, what's the word, hectic, a little bit tiresome. I was originally supposed to come back via France, but because I had changed the dates and I ended up staying for a couple more days in India, and I couldn't get the appropriate, availability in terms of dates and ticketing, etc., I was able to fly back via London. And I don't mind because I've done the Heathrow route many times, and it's all good, it's fine. To me, it really doesn't matter which airport. It's all about the flying time. Anyhow, so I was supposed to be back in Texas on Friday evening. We were supposed to land at 6:30 or 6:45. The connecting flight from Heathrow to Texas, I had an hour and I think it was an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and 30 minutes. And we did land in Heathrow on time, but we were stuck in the aircraft. We were sitting by the gate because whoever the operator was, they couldn't get the bridge to align with the aircraft door. And so therefore we ended up sitting in the aircraft for 30 minutes. And that threw all of us for a loop, whoever had connecting flights, and particularly those of us who had short connecting flights, we were just basically done for. And so, and the terminal wasn't too far off, thankfully, this time. Usually when they have the short connectors, they don't put you too far away, in terms of terminals, landing and takeoff terminal. So we could have made it, except for the fact that, we were sitting in the aircraft for a good 30 minutes. And so there you go. So what happened was, British Airways were, they were able to offer accommodations, put me up in a hotel that they accommodate their cabin crew or the airline crew. And so it's a decent hotel. They gave me a complimentary dinner, complimentary breakfast, complimentary bus ride to the hotel, bus ride back. If I didn't have those complimentary bus ride tickets, it would have costed me £6 or £7 per each way. And if I had taken a cab, I was given to understand that it would have costed me £45-50. I was like, never mind. So anywho, after all that drama, by the time I went to the hotel and got settled in, it was 5:30 in the evening. So basically, hanging around from 2:15 approximately all the way to 5 or whatever, waiting for the bus to come. And of course, they were not on time. It is what it is. Stuff happens, whatever. So, it was good because I was able to at least walk around there, just pace back and forth. You're sitting for such a long time in the aircraft. And so I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Because if I go to the hotel room, I'm basically going to crash. So anyway, got to the hotel room, checked in, and I had set my alarm on time to go get dinner because they said dinner was available 7:30 to 9:30. No, 7 to 9. I'm sorry. Y'all, I was so tired. I set my alarm for 6:45, so I thought I'll get at least half an hour of shut-eye. I couldn't do it. So I basically switched off the alarm. I said, I'm just going to skip dinner. If I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They did have, coffee in the hotel room. I said, worst case scenario, if I'm hungry, I'll just make myself some coffee or tea, whatever they had over there. So crashed. I woke up at 3:15 in the morning and then, basically staring at the ceiling. Then they gave me complimentary breakfast. So it was from 6:30 to 9:30 and 7 o'clock was the pickup shuttle to the airport. So it was a bit of a rush type of a situation, but I made it on time. It was all good. And then we landed here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so on Saturday. So instead of coming home on Friday evening, I was literally 24 hours late. So it is what it is. I was hoping I could spend the weekend, just chill with Mark and, not have to do anything. But I got to spend Sunday at least with him. And so, I'm not going to complain, but I am so happy to be back. I thank all of y'all for your kind wishes, for your kind words, for wishing me safe travels and being so patient with me and, all that stuff. I really, really appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. It's good to be back home. It's good to come back home and, of course, see my little fur baby over here who's been super, 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 now he's like, he was always a Velcro dog. Now it's like times 10, because he's like so terrified that I'm going to leave him and go again. He follows me around, of course, and he wants to sit in my lap, and he's a Saint Bernard, so that's not comfortable, but he's like, I don't care, you're back home, I'm just going to sit on your lap, or sit in your lap. And then another thing Bernie does is, when he gets on the couch with me, he literally puts both his front paws like right here, like literally pinning me down, but not in an aggressive way. He's not an aggressive dog, and I wouldn't put up with any aggression from any of my pets. But it's like, Mom, I got you now, I'm not going to let you go. Which is like, okay, sweetie, I mean, you're a big dog, so do you mind? But I love him. I mean, he knows that. And he's so scared. If I go take a shower or whatever, he's constantly whining, because he's like, okay, I can't get in the shower with you, so you need to come out. I think he always did have a little bit of separation anxiety, but now this is the longest I've left him, this is the longest, ever since I rescued him, this is the longest period of time he has gone without seeing me. So I'm sure, poor guy, but of course, Mark was also missing me a lot. He's like, I'm so glad you're back home. So that it's been the longest that Mark and I have been away from each other, literally 2.5 months. So from August 2nd up until October 16th, so 2.5 months, right? So it's been, this is the first time we've been apart for this longer period. But it's life, I did miss him, of course, but life, you got to do what you got to do. So anyhow, I miss you guys. I'm back now. So I'm going to get on the schedule. I'm going to do a video now for the week. So I'm going to, because basically this month is kind of all a hot jumble, right? So I'll do a video now, this weekly energy reading, basically from Tuesday, that is today, going all the way until Sunday. And then we'll get back to the regular schedule. So then again, coming next, let me see, what am I saying here? What is next to do? Yeah, so next Monday is going to be the 25th. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just do this reading now for today, 19th, all the way up until the 24th of October. Then on 25th October, I will post a weekly energy reading going all the way until the 31st of October. And then getting into November, what I'm going to do is I'll get back to what I used to do earlier. Remember, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll get back to schedule. We'll be able to do that. What I'm really excited about is that this Friday, the 22nd, I am going to be doing our, live stream. Hopefully all of y'all will be able to join me. It will be fun. I haven't decided what exactly, what subject we're going to be talking about, or is it which particular case I'm going to be working on, or whatever, we'll figure it out. As you all know, it's always interesting. It's going to be interesting exchange of, thoughts and that sort of a thing. And then I'm going to go back to doing my monthly, of course, right? So I will post for November for every sun sign and do all those things. And I had started doing the annual, remember, if you guys, if you all can remember, I had done the year ahead reading for, I think I went up to Leo, and then everything kind of got jumbled up, and it's my bad. I take responsibility for that. I should have been better organized. But I feel like I chewed off more than I could, and particularly considering my travels, it kind of skewed everything. So I'm going to go back to doing that the year ahead. So we'll pick up from November. I think November is going to be for Scorpio, I think, because I think I did up until Leo, right? So Virgo and Libra, I have to check though. Virgo and Libra, I didn't do the year ahead reading. Or did I do till Gemini? No, I think I did Leo. Anyhow, so I'll pick up again from Scorpio, right? I'll do the year ahead for Scorpio. So it'll start from November 2021, go all the way until October 2022. So we'll do that. And what else was I going to say? A lot of people have been sending me emails and asking me to do videos, like little mini classes per se, like, teach us how, teach us whatever. Y'all, just so you know, I don't know everything. I mean, I just know what I know. So it's just for me a question of sharing my knowledge, which I'm more than happy to do. And yeah, it'll be like one of the live streams. So I figured once a month I'll do a live stream and I'll dedicate it only for like teaching per se. I'm not going to do it on a Friday. So I feel like I shouldn't do it on a Friday because I want to dedicate those Fridays live streams only for these cases and these other things. But we'll see, right? I mean, this Friday when I get on the live stream, y'all let me know. I feel like I should dedicate like maybe the second Saturday or the third Saturday, or pick a Saturday, not the evenings, like midday, and do a live stream for like the classes or sessions per se. So that way it will be completely separate. It will not interfere with anything else. And Fridays we can just dedicate it to doing all these cases of people, missing people, etc. I have a whole list of cases. Even now, I was going through some of my emails. There's a little child who's been missing since 2014. She was 8 years old, and her name is Relisha Rudd. So I made notes, and of course people send me messages on Facebook, etc., and some of them I've missed. I do apologize. So I'm going to go back when I get a moment and see which ones I have done, which ones I haven't, and how I want to go about doing it, because there are so many cases, right? So I'm going to do that. And another thing with regards to the most what's the word, the most, I don't want to say popular, but in the limelight kind of case that we have going on now is Gabby Petito's. So I'm going to do one more for Ding Dong Ding Along, because people are asking for updates, etc. I'll do one. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know if I want to make it a live stream. I feel like I just want to put up a video. We'll figure it out. We still have time between today and Friday. If I feel like I want to do a live stream for that, I will. I'm sure you guys will appreciate a live stream, right? So we'll see how that goes. So anyhow, again, a long rant. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so very much for your kind words and wishing me, safe travels and all that. I so appreciate each and every one of you. You guys know I truly appreciate you. Thank you for your support, for your kindness. This channel is nothing. I mean, no channel is worth anything if we don't have viewers, right? I mean, at least that's what I think. I don't know how other creators' opinions, but I feel like without viewers, without you guys subscribing, etc., no channel can truly exist, right? So for that, my heartfelt appreciation to all of you, and thanks to you. Please know I do. It comes from my heart. You all know. So thank you so much for that. And so let's get on with it. I am going to do a weekly reading for all sun signs. It's going to be from today, right? Today is going to be the 19th of October, going all the way until 24th of October, right? Okay, 19th to 24th of October. Let me put this aside, mute it, and let's start. And here's the thing that I feel really, really bad about. I think I left one of my decks back in India, and I'm so upset about it, but I don't know. It'll pop up. It should pop up somewhere. And it's my this one, my Dark Grimoire Tarot. I don't know how I missed it, because I thought I put everything in my bag. My Dark Grimoire Tarot, I had 2 decks, and the Haunted House, I had 2 decks, and I think I had taken both of them with me, but the Dark Grimoire, I can't find it. So I can't find it here, and I know my bag, I don't know. Anywho, so 14, 25. So let's start with Aries, right? Leo, Sag. There's no particular reason for this order. Then we'll do Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, then Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's start with Aries. All right, Aries, are you guys ready for your reading? Let's do an overall energy for Aries, right? It's too many cards. We have Temperance. Look at that. Temperance. Okay. That's your overall energy for this week. My beautiful Aries. Okay. All right, Aries. So we have, here, let me show you. Right? So we have Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Lover's card. Ooh, and we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius. Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands, they're all fire energy, right? So Eight of Wands, I feel like there is something that, let's start with Temperance, the overall energy. The universe is asking you to have balance. It's asking you to kind of moderate yourself, temper yourself. Maybe you are lacking something in your life. You feel like you're off kilter, you're off balance, and the universe is saying, hey, take a step back, dial it back a little, calm down, ease up, chill, it's okay, take it easy, and just balance. Find the balance within yourself. Now we have the Eight of Wands. I feel with the Eight of Wands, you are definitely going to be going towards something really, really, really fast, and that something or someone in this case is a Queen of Wands, which is a lady, a female, a Sagittarius, I'm going to say for sure. And it definitely feels like it is a love interest or a significant other. And you have the Lover's card, which is Gemini, which is beautiful. So I feel like this whole week is all about you making, bonding, reconnecting, bonding, reconnecting, strengthening your existing relationship with your significant other. And it's beautiful. I also feel like there's some really good news coming in for the two of you. So whatever this news is coming in is going to benefit both of you, which is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, next, who do we have? Leo, right? 1805. Okay, Leo. Let's get on with Leo. That's beautiful. I love it. Oh, Temperance again. You guys, you saw me shuffle the cards, right? It's Temperance again. Let me move this a little bit. Wait, I feel like I'm missing something. Let me get I feel like I need to increase the height of this. Y'all, I'm just going to leave it. Oh, there we go. Now y'all can see a little bit better. Okay, we have Temperance for Leo, right? I never came into this room this whole weekend. Even yesterday I didn't. I was like, if I go there, I'm going to start reading, and then that's like, no. So, Leo, we have Temperance. Okay, so Six of Coins was actually in the reverse, but that's okay. I'm going to take it in the reverse because it popped out that way. So we have Temperance again. So Leo again, Temperance. What are you missing, Leo? What are you lacking? Where are you lacking? I feel for you, Leo, it's all about hydration. Keep yourself hydrated. If you are messing around with a little much adult beverage type of a situation, temper it down. I also sense that some Leos could be having UTI. So please take care of that. Drink a lot of water, cranberry juice, that sort of stuff. Please, please, please make sure that you take care of your health. I don't care who it is, what it is, when, etc., what your life situation is. Your health is of the utmost importance to, of course, for every single person, not just Leos. But Leos, if you are kind of in a situation where you feel like you're, I wouldn't say drowning your sorrows in alcohol, but maybe, you know, having a little bit more than you should, and you know it. It's not your normal quantity that you're consuming. You're consuming a little more than you normally would. Dial it back, honey bunches of oats. Dial it back, baby, okay? And UTI, watch out for UTI. Drink a lot of water. You're definitely dehydrated for sure. And I also feel like... I'm suggesting, not telling, I'm recommending, of course, please consult with your primary care physician. Cranberry juice, I'm told, is really, really good for people who have UTI. So go ahead and give it a shot. Consult with your primary care. As always, that is the most important thing, right? Somebody messed with my table here. Who did this? See? Annoys me. Anywho. Then we had the Six of Pentacles, Six of Coins, right? Six of Coins in the reverse. So Six of Coins, when it is in the upright, is about giving and taking. Is somebody offering a little bit of financial assistance to somebody, or somebody accepting financial assistance to from somebody. In this case, I feel like this give and take, this little bit of, you know, compromise almost, or let's adjust, let's try to make it work type of thing is like, yeah, no, that's off the table. You do have the Knight of Wands, which is again a fire energy, and the Knight of Wands is saying like, yeah, there is somebody coming towards you in a mad rush. There is definitely somebody coming towards you with a mad rush with some news, okay? And there is a possibility this person could also maybe letting the cat out of the bag with regards to your situation. So in terms of your little excess adult beverage type of situation. So watch out for that. And then we have the Chariot card. Now, what is the Chariot card? As we know, the Chariot card is ruled by Cancer. Is that not right? So it's again saying maintain your focus, keep your balance, make sure everything is spiffy, because if you don't maintain your focus, if you don't keep your balance, if you don't check yourself, you are going to have a little bit of a situation. Your progress is going to be limited because you're going to be stalling. You know, even if you take your vehicle, for example, if it's not all serviced and taken care of, you get on it and you start driving, you may have a breakdown. So please maintain your balance. Please do what you need to. Please focus. Please re-stabilize yourself, recenter yourself. I feel like it's very, very important for you this week, okay? Leo, why? I sense that you are in a situation where you're feeling a little bit... like sad or in a morose type of a thing. I don't know how to explain it. So why? I mean, you're in a funky state of mind. Get out of it. Next, we have Sagittarius, 2305, right? Okay, Sagittarius. Ooh! Oh no, I'm going to take the one that fell on the floor, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that beautiful? The Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Wands again, Knight of Swords again, and Nine of Coins. Ooh, what is the Wheel of Fortune, y'all? Here, it's Sagittarius, right? What goes around comes around. Momentum. What was hidden at one point in time is coming to light. Wheel of Fortune, there is constant movement, constant progress. You have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So this is some really, really fast progress that's going to happen. People bringing in news, people bringing in information. You have the Knight of Wands, fire energy, Knight of Swords, which is air energy. So, and you have the Nine of Coins as well, which is earth energy, right? So I feel like for sure you have information. I feel like you are going to be flooded with information that is definitely related to money, to finances, investments, etc., that is going to absolutely help you and assist you in keeping the wheels moving. And whatever information was hidden in the past, that information, because when the wheel moves, right, let's see, so the wheel is constantly turning, right? So when it comes up top, the light is, just imagine, okay, the light's right here and the light shines brightest on this part, right? Think about it that way. So whatever was hidden at the bottom, now it's coming up, and the opportunities are coming back up. So if you have been in a situation where you feel like, I'm kind of stuck, I'm not having the opportunity that I really should have, or I wanted, or I thought it was, or whatever, now that opportunity is coming back up. Now that I wouldn't say it's a completion of a cycle, but yeah, kind of, sort of, but it isn't really completion. It's like the cycle was stalled and now the cycle is coming back up. So that opportunity, you felt like, yeah, but then it's like, what happened? It dissipated, but no, that opportunity is coming back up, and people are going to be working with you, for you, giving you all the information you need so that you will be able to make your appropriate decisions, okay? Which is, I think, fantastic for you guys. Sagittarius, money, investment, pay attention and do what you need to. You will be successful. Then we have Scorpio at 26 minutes, okay? Scorpio. The Empress, beautiful, love it, love it, love it, love it. Ooh, you got heavy hitters, baby. You got the King of Swords, you got the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. Scorpio, what's up, y'all? Okay, well, again, Scorpio season, right? Yeah. So King of Swords, you have the Empress, which is 3, and then you have the King of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. Now, with the Empress, I feel like, there is a new idea, new plan, almost like a pregnancy. There's a bun in the oven type of a situation where you're just waiting for the right opportunity to kind of I don't want to say explode, but right opportunity to bring it out to the world, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I love it. So whatever idea, plan, opportunity you have, that you're kind of keeping it, under wraps, and you're kind of like, sort of, I don't want to talk about it right now. Now you're like, this is a perfect time. Here we go. This is the launch. This is the day I make this announcement. Could be literally a pregnancy also that you're announcing, but it could be a business opportunity. It could be some significant thing in your life that you have decided that you had kept under wraps all along, and now you're like, you know what, I'm ready to make it known to the public, or to share it with your family or loved ones, and you're going to do it. Now, King of Swords. Swords is air energy, right? Which is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And the King of Swords is saying you are definitely going to be very sharp in your words. Scorpios they do have that little bit of a stinger, right? So the tail of the Scorpio, it's like, ooh, they can slice you and cut you down in a heartbeat. So you're going to call it the way you see it, Scorpio, and surprise, surprise, people are not going to misunderstand you this time. They're kind of going to say, okay, fine, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. Now, the High Priestess, I feel like it's you yourself over here who is still working on things behind the scenes. So remember I said you've decided to make certain things known to people. You're telling them what you think they need to know. You're not going to come out and tell them everything, because you still have other irons in the fire, and that you're going to be cooking on it, you're going to be heating it up, you're going to wait for it until it is the right time, and then you're going to bring forth. This month for you, Scorpio, is going to be a phenomenal month for you. Of course, it's your birthday month, but having said that, with the High Priestess, hang on a second, where'd you go, baby? Information. Hang on, you guys. I just want to check on something. I'm going to say wait until the full moon around the 20th. When is the full moon? 22nd or something? Yeah. So wait until the 22nd, okay? Whatever it is that you're going to launch, you're going to do, whatever, wait until the full moon. And also the other stuff that you still have, the other irons in the fire, again, around the full moon, those ideas is a good opportunity for you to bring forth those ideas. Then you have the Four of Swords, and then you're going to withdraw again. And then you're going to be like, you know what? I am going to take a step back, and I am going to wait. Now I have put this out into the public. Now the people know exactly what I'm about, etc., etc. Now I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait for them to figure out how they want to react, what they want to do, and then I'll take it from there. So it's like, I hope I made sense over there. I hope you guys understood what I was trying to say. Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like things get lost in translation, but I try my very best to express myself. All right. Who are we doing? This is for Pisces. Again, Temperance. Look, Temperance is popping up a lot. Wait, didn't I say that Jupiter was in retrograde and Jupiter is coming out of retrograde or something like that? Maybe that's why. Because Temperance is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So Pisces, again, balance. Well, Jupiter rules Pisces too, so not surprised. Ooh, Pisces, yeah, hold your tongue, Pisces. You are about to let somebody have it. You are about ready to let somebody have it. No, don't do that, because the universe is saying, listen, Pisces don't necessarily have temper tantrums. They are pretty quiet and key, but then it's like literally simmering under the surface, like right there. So that's the kind of energy they have, and once that explodes, it's like they just kind of come unhinged. So you are about ready to cut somebody off. You are about ready to sever ties. You've had it, this exchange of words and this constant fighting and back and forth and arguments and butting of heads and clashing of opinions, and you're like, I am so over you. I am so over this. I am so done. I'm going to let it rip. I'm going to let you have it, and I really don't care. I don't care if heads roll. I don't care if people get kicked out of their jobs, or I don't care if I lose my job. I've just about had it. I can't deal with it. I can't take it no more. Pisces, don't do it. Do not do it. Hold your balance. Temper. Temper your temper. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. This is not a good time for you to let your emotions take a hold of you and you run off and shoot your mouth off. Do not do it. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Hold your temper this week. Now, Cancer. 33. Okay. All right. Cancerians. What you got for Cancerians? The Lovers. Ooh, the Lovers for Cancerians. Look at that. I gotta organize this desk, man. Every time I feel like, okay, I gotta kind of move my things around. I'll do this, I'll do that. And I don't know, I never get around to doing it. So, let's see. Let us see. I had all these crazy plans of going shopping and, doing this and that. Oh my goodness, I never got a chance to do any of that, y'all. Not a single chance. Like, it was just work. And it was like, every single day there was something going on. And I really never got a chance to go shopping at all, except for, groceries and food to eat or whatever. So, anyhow, Cancer, right? 7 of Cups. Ooh, Cancer, are you gaslighting somebody? Ooh, don't do that, baby. Or somebody's gaslighting you. Wait, I think I'm covering it. There you go. Cancer, this is about your love interest. You have the 7 of Cups, you have the Queen of Cups, and you have the 9 of Swords. Yeah. I'm saying, Cancerians, you need to kind of watch out. I feel like somebody's gaslighting, or you could be gaslighting somebody else. The emotions are going to run high. This has definitely got to do with the love interest. And then you have the Nine of Swords and the... why? What are you trying to do? Wait, I'm trying to find and see where I have that paper where I had written down all the planets, right? So I could have checked it. I can't find it. Where is it? Shoot. Sorry, y'all. I can't find that paper because I know I had it. I can't find it. I can't. Never mind. So, like I said, I didn't. I never came into this study room this weekend. I just didn't. Today is the first time I came. I kind of cleaned up a little and did my kind of cleansing. Got my stuff here, all the elements, air, fire, water, earth, all that stuff. Organized it, a little meditation, and I was like, boom, let's go. So, anywho, a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of a stress. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't let anybody else gaslight you, and you don't gaslight anybody. Emotions are running high. This is regarding a female, and I feel like it's regarding a female who has very high Pisces in her chart. A little bit of anxiety. No, you can control it. This is something that you can stop. It's in your hands. So protect yourself. Okay, protect yourself. And Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. I'm so upset that I can't find that one deck of cards, y'all. I hope I find it. I hope it's somewhere. I hope I haven't lost it. Who are we talking? Aquarius, you have the Tower. No, it's not the end of the world. Chill. Don't get stressed out. Oh my God, I got the Tower card. No, stop. Don't freak out. Let's see what comes up. I feel like there is a particular situation that is going to come to an end for you, and you know it, and you feel like it should come to an end. You've been waiting for it to come to an end because it's not necessarily a good situation. So, as I said. Oh my word, I can't. This is just crazy. Look, even before I pulled the cards, what did I say? There is a particular situation that's going to come to an end, and you know it should come to an end, and you want it to come to an end. You have been expecting it to come to an end because you've kind of had it. You have done your very best to maintain your balance, to maintain your cool, be patient, take care of situations, and give it its time to go through its organic process. And you're like, I don't know how long I can hold on to this. I don't know if my sanity is... I can't. I've just about reached the edge. I'm about to tip over. And this is regarding an argument, a situation, an exchange of words, a relationship that's, a quarrel. It could be back and forth with attorneys. It could be any one of those situations, okay? A contentious situation, a little bit of litigation. And finally, it is coming to an end. It is coming to an end. But here's the good thing. Temperance. What is temperance saying? You may not necessarily have win this round, but you have come to a balance, a conclusion that is not going to be negative for you, but it's not as big as a win as you would expect it to be. It'll be like compromise. That's the word I'm looking for. Compromise. And then you'll be happy with it. You'll be happy with it. You'll be like, fine, I'll take it. Give me the compromise. That's fine. Even that I will take. And then you have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is what? It's all about having the celebration, having the having the celebrating, having the teamwork, having the support, having somebody else assist you and say, okay, fine, here we go. Now let's move on. We are here for you. Let's take care of this and moving on as a group and individually as well. So that's awesome. Now, Gemini. 3933. 2, I don't know what I did with that deck of cards. What the? Gemini, you too got the Tower card. You saw me shuffle. Oh, come on, old chap. So, Gemini, got the Tower card there, right? Oops. There you go. Then you have the Page of Swords, Two of Coins, and Four of Coins. So, a situation regarding finances is coming to a culmination, coming to an end. So, either you have been cut off from some financial support, be it a job, be it alimony, be it child support, be it unemployment, be it whatever. I feel like this is not necessarily a nice situation for you because those funds are kind of done. Okay? And then you have the Two of Coins and you're like, I got to do something. I got to do, I have choices, I have decisions to make. God, this is the time where I have to kind of make up my mind. I mean, what do I do? Like, how do I go? I have to weigh my options, decide, because now it's like crunch time. It's like I had a good ride so far. I was able to manage, but now it's like, okay, these resources have depleted or they're coming to an end, and now I got to do what I got to do. And so therefore you will do what you need to do. And then Four of Coins is saying that you are, whatever little resources you have left, you're going to hold on to it. You're going to hang on to it for dear life. I also feel like there is a little bit of insecurity, obviously, because if your resources are kind of depleting, anybody will feel insecure, right? And you may be also hanging on to a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of depression. But keep this in mind. Everything there is no permanency to this. Energy and time is fluid. So whatever this thing may be, it's going to move, it's going to come around again, right? I mean, move as in like this negative situation is going to pass and positive situation is going to come around. So don't feel dejected. It's hard, to do, because you'll be like, oh my God, what do I do? I can't think straight. I can't do. But in all honesty, face it, you have been sitting on your butt for a little too long because you took things for granted. You kind of lazed around a little bit, and now reality has hit you in the face and you're like, oh shoot. So, be responsible, own it, So, that's that. Libra, 42, 50. Sometimes when I say these things, I hope people don't think I'm being harsh or rude. I'm not. It's just, first and foremost, I'm Sagittarius. I shoot straight from the hip. You want a dose of truth and reality, here you go. But it's like, I have to say the truth. I can't filter it and tone it down and dial it back and all that stuff. No, this is what the cards are telling me. This is the download I'm getting. I'll just say it. How you process that is left to you. Libra, we have Judgment. Okay. So I can just bring clarity to a particular situation, and how you process it and what you make of it is on you, right? You can do something, you can do nothing also. So you can do whatever. Anywho, moving on. The Moon, Seven of Coins, Queen of Wands. Did I show you the Judgment card, Libra? Ta-da! There we go. My beautiful Librans, we have the Moon card. Okay, then we have the Seven of Coins. And then we have the Queen of Wands, right? So, I would say with the Moon card, again, pretty significant time for you around this full moon. Pay attention. This is regarding maybe your kids, maybe your family. You may feel like, I almost feel like it's a Pied Piper type of a situation. You may feel like somebody's trying to lead you on. You want to be careful. Step back and make sure you make the right decision. Remember, full moon, things come to a culmination. So take care. This could be good, and it could also be a little bit scary because you may have to Consider the fact that you have people who are dependent on you, you know, if you're considering relocation, etc., etc. Wait, hang on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 25, 35, 8. Yeah. I feel like this is regarding your home, your family. So kind of, you know, pay attention. Don't run off and do anything crazy. You know, take a moment, think about what you're doing. Make sure that you make the right judgment. If this is regarding an actual judgment that's going to be passed for you, it may not be everything that you expected it to be, but you are protected. Absolutely. But I'm also saying that with the Seven of Pentacles, you still have to continue. You're like, okay, I'm here. What do I do from here now? So again, keep focusing on your work. Keep focusing on what you need to do to get ahead. And although this could be a little bit of a stressful situation for you, even though it seems like, you know, all is not lost, you're still able to manage, your head is above water, maintain your focus and continue to do what you need to do with regards to how you're going to be able to sustain yourself. And then you have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is all about taking action. You are definitely going to be fine. So whatever this judgment is, whatever this decision is that you're making or somebody is going to make on your behalf, it may not be exactly all that you expected it to be. You maybe wanted a little bit something more, but you're going to be fine. Then Taurus. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm going to pin my hair back because it's now kind of annoying me. Okay. There we go. Hello. Y'all, I'm still struggling with jet lag. You know. Oh my God, I'm still struggling. I woke up. What time did I go to bed last night? I went to bed... I want to say 7:30, and then I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, I got up and I had myself a cup of coffee, and I'm like, my eyes are like, I'm really drowsy right now. The past couple of days, it's been a little difficult with this jet lag business, and man, I gotta say, and also the couple of days before I left India, literally, here's the thing, you guys, since last Tuesday, I haven't slept like a full, you know, like I haven't had proper sleep. I'm not the kind of person who sleeps 8 hours. If I get 8 hours of sleep, I'll be in heaven. So 5-6 hours, if I get, that's, you know, I'll be happy with that. And yeah, that's my dog Bernie groaning over here. Regardless of who sleeps or not, he sure gets his Z's. No boo? Anywho, so I'm like fighting it. I'm like, I'm not going to go lay down. I'm not even going to sit on the couch, because then you lean back like this and then you kind of doze off. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. Okay, 46, right? Where is it? Taurus. Sorry, guys. I had to gab off over there as usual. Taurus. Here we go, Taurus. Oh, the Hangman. You're in a situation of hurry up and wait now? Why, Taurus? Hurry up and wait. Somebody, I feel like, is stringing you along too. Maybe there's a job offer and they're like, yeah, we've kind of... You're the chosen candidate, but, you know, we still have to go through something with HR, or maybe fingerprinting has not come through, or, you know, the usual excuses they give or whatever they do. Because in all honesty, they're considering some other candidate. So they're kind of stringing you along. So, yeah. Pretty much. So you have... Wait, did I show you this? Hurry up and wait, stuck in limbo, forced to look at things from a different perspective. That's the usual stuff, right? But somebody is stringing you along, and like I said, it's a job type of a scenario. They're like, yeah, you passed it, and everybody loves you. Management is all about you, and oh my God, my general manager, my director, my whoever, you know, my office manager, the boss, and whatever, we all love you, and you're awesome, and we're just waiting for this clearance and waiting for that clearance and all. Once all that comes through, we can get going and all that. But yeah, they're blowing wind up your skirt, but they're actually considering another candidate. However, all is not lost, because you are going to get the job. Okay, they are definitely looking at, what do? We have to make a decision now, or we have to compromise. They are like, okay, we need to cut one person out. We need to either compromise or cut one person out, and you're not the one who's going to be cut out. And you have the Three of Cups, rejoice, 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 fun. And then you have the Page of Cups, and they come forth with good news and say, and guess what? Everything is sorted out. Start from Monday. And you'll be like, well, you actually said that I don't have to start until November 1st. No, you're starting Monday. So you wouldn't complain, would you? All right, Virgo. And you know what the worst thing is these days? Everybody blames everything on COVID. Everybody blames everything on, because of COVID. It would have nothing to do with COVID. But everybody blames COVID. It'll be like, because of COVID, this happened. Or because of COVID, normally our processing is time in this, but because of COVID, I'm like, oh my goodness, what in the world is the matter with you guys? Everything doesn't have to be COVID, silly, right? Virgo. Okay. The Justice. Virgo. Justice. Justice is served. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Virgo, what we got for Virgo? Three of Coins, Eight of Cups. Oh, lovely. Justice and the Strength card. Look at that. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, Three of Coins. Absolutely fantastic. People are very supportive of you. They see you for who you are. They see your true metal. They see your abilities. They appreciate your work. They're watching. You are being observed. They're watching you. They're taking note of you. They're like, yes, this is it. He or she is doing good. And oh, by the way, we have noticed everything, and so now we're going to come forth and put more burden on you, in the sense that it's actually a compliment. It's saying that we know you're capable of it, so we pick you. And then Eight of Cups, you're ready to fly, baby. You're ready to fly. Eight of Cups is actually a fantastic card in this combination, because typically you say it's withdrawal, abandonment and all, but no, your cup is full enough and you're happy enough with the support you're getting that you're like, I'm ready to go forward, I'm ready to fly. And then you have the Strength card. Strength card is of course ruled by, it's a Leo card, right? And then the universe is saying, listen, stay in your power, stand in your power, because you are going to be okay. You are definitely going to fly, but keep your emotions in check. I feel like you may be getting a little teary-eyed or a little bit emotional or that sort of a thing. So keep manage your emotions. It's okay, because you may feel a little overwhelmed. Stand in your power. I feel this has got something to do with the Leo. And here's another thing I'm getting. If you have been dating somebody and you have been waiting for that person to come forth and tell you, the declaration of love and making it official and all, it's coming. It's coming. So happy. All right, Capricorn, Virgo, ooh, look at you. Love is in the air. Okay, Capricorn, 53. Sometimes I like to listen to, oh my God, I should make a track like, these old classics. Gosh, now I'm having a senior moment. I can't remember. Well, I shouldn't say senior moment. I can't remember all the names of those songs. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You can wait. You're not going to die, boy. You can wait. Do you hear that whining? Do you know who's whining? Can you wait? Can you wait for 5 minutes? Your world is not going to come to an end. You're not going to die. What do you need? You need to go outside. Oh my God. There we go, y'all. There we go. The troublemaker. Let me just let him out, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, back up, boy. Back up, baby. I'll be back. Come on. Come on. Let's get you out. Yeah, I'm wearing shorts, y'all, I promise. Whenever I wear these long blouses, you know, Mark is like, make sure you wear something underneath. I'm like, Mark, this is like a long top. I'm wearing shorts. So yes, I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing red shorts under this. This is something I picked up in India. Let me show you. Let me stand up. It's like, see my shorts, okay? So these are my shorts. It's a little longer than it, and it's plain at the back, and it's loose, it's cotton, it's got this hand embroidery type of thing. I don't know whether I'd use it as a coverall. It isn't made as a coverall. I have a pair of white trousers, like jeans, like narrow drainpipe jeans, whatever you call them. I like to wear this with that in summertime. It's actually, you can dress it up and stuff. So they have a lot of these kind of things in India. I wish I had the opportunity to go shop some more, man. Just never got to do it. A little bit upset, but what you gonna do? This store, it's called Fab India. F as in Frank, A, B as in boy, Frank Alpha Boy, Fab India. They have all this ethnic stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. It's like a lifestyle kind of a store. They have like clothes, they have furniture, they have home decorative stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Pure silk, pure cotton. A couple of years ago, when I had the opportunity to go and actually shop, I picked up something similar to this, but I picked up silk ones, pure silk ones. And they're so comfortable. They're so comfortable. And it's not like, you know how here in America they say silk, but actually if you look at the label, you see the percentage of actual silk and other fabric. It's polyester or rayon or something synthetic mixed in it. Here when they say silk, it's 100% silk. And y'all, I throw it in the washing machine. I put it in the dryer. It's like the fabric doesn't give. It hasn't faded. Nothing. And it's so comfortable to wear. It's so comfortable to wear. I love it. Love it. Anyhow, sorry y'all. I had to go into the rant. Bernie's fault. He disturbed me, right? Okay. Capricorns. Here we go. The star card is your overall energy. Gotta love that. And now he's sitting there and staring at me because he wants me to go out and be with him. Like hold his hand. I'm like, no. Gotta wait. Page of Cups. Ooh. Yeah. Star card. And then little bit of a not very nice energy. You are dealing with a particular individual who is a younger individual who is being very emotional, a little bit unreasonable. I feel like this is a family member, could be a child, could be somebody, a significant other, but who's younger than you, could be somebody at work who's younger than you, just giving you a little bit of trouble. Seven of Swords, and you're definitely feeling a little bit like, this person has let you down and you feel like they put you in a situation where you have been forced to make a decision. You are hoping for some help from somebody else in resolving this, but that help has not come through. Unfortunately, you're not going to get that help, and that help was supposed to be an Aquarius, but yeah, no. And Eight of Swords, and you feel like, you know, whatever you say, it's like dang if you do and dang if you don't. You are going to be held responsible for the outcome of the situation, because you can't say off with your head and sack them, and neither can you keep them because they'll be like, Bernie, quit that. So you feel like you're bound, your hands are tied behind your backs and you can't do anything about it. I'm sorry, this is not necessarily a very nice situation to be in, because you're responsible for the outcome of this, and the outcome is not necessary. Like I said, your hands are tied. There's nothing you can do, because if you let them go and say, sorry buddy, I gotta let you go, it's not going to be good for you, because they'd be like, oh well, unlawfully fired me. And if you keep that person, then management is going to say, well, why didn't you get rid of this person? So it's like you're caught between the devil and the deep sea type of thing, and no matter what decision you make, it's going to fall on you. So you got to be very diplomatic in how you deal with this. So anyhow, I hope that helped. Just hang in there. Remember, again, this is transient energy, right? And remember, this is just energy, and time is fluid. So this is not something that's going to be like forever, hanging over your head like a dark cloud. This week is going to be a little bit testy, a little bit trying your patience, and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't do anything. I know what I should do, but I can't do it, because if I do this, this will happen. If I do that, this will happen. Any which way, it's all going to fall on my head. And so Capricorns, you're kind of a little bit, but hang in there, Capricorn, because this energy is going to pass you by, and then all of a sudden next week you'll be like, what? Last week? Really? Whatever. So it's going to turn around good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, there was a little bit of a rant. Well, is it a rant or a rave? I don't know. I will do the timestamps. And again, thank you so much, all of y'all, for your patience, for your kind words, for your encouragement, for sticking with me, even though I was out of the country for 2.5 months, and kind of still showing me your support by watching my videos. Although I wish I could have done more videos, I just couldn't, y'all. It was just too much for me. But anywho, now that I'm back, hopefully things will fall into place soon enough, and we can take it from there. So much love to you guys. Thank you again, and see you in the next video. Bye.